So, John Boy here. Man, I've been noticing for the last couple of days cars kind of waiting on me. And then when I move, they're kind of coming in behind me and stuff. Just is kind of weird. But yesterday, man, I don't know. Ever since I sat there and got on that live stream talking about Bigfoot, Sasquatch, the big people, whatever you want to call them, some weird crap's been happening. And that thumbnail on this, man, all right, how can I explain it? This phone has got a screen on the front of it, right? And I can use that camera, and that screen shows what the camera's seeing. So I aim the camera into my rearview mirror on my truck, and then I get behind the phone, and then a snapshot a picture, bang bang. So the image that's on this thumbnail is the image that is inside, that is showing up on the mini screen on the front of the phone, right? So I'm taking a mirror image of the screen image, and that's what it looked like. 'Cause I haven't shown the whole photo. It's me. When All right, I've been experimenting, man. They're doing reflecting and stuff up here in the sky. They're 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 able to make objects backwards and invert them and do all sorts of weird shit by using reflections and stuff. And they're using colors. And right now, they must have the Doppler blood just turned all the way up because these clouds are like making, I don't know, quilt looking. Yeah. But I need to eat a sausage egg right quick, man. I'm about hungry. This part of John Boy is brought to you by Sausage and Egg. God, I've been going crazy too. And then yesterday, I started noticing these couple of cars. They'd go by, and they'd come back by, and then these cops went by, and after they passed my driveway, they hit the blue lights. No sirens, and then I don't know. It was just, and then these cars kept coming by again, and then I heard this rumbling. And it's like a Greyhound bus, except for it wasn't a Greyhound bus, and all the windows are blacked out. And the cars I'd been seeing going back and forth all day, one was leading it and one was behind it. I don't know. And then, man, I heard like Ouija's been acting weird. And she don't want to go in the woods and stuff, so that lets me know, yeah. Well, we were outside, and it was really after dusk. It was enough. I had her on a leash, a harness, and we went and sat in the edge of the woods there. And she's looking the direction I'd been hearing. I mean, it sounded like, the leaves, and then it'd stop, and then you'd kind of. But we're sitting there, and Ouija ain't barking. She's fully focused in that direction. I'm like, well, and I've been trying to record these sounds for over an hour, man. I'd already I had to put Ouija inside, and she's inside, ruff, 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 just barking her butt off. And then anyhow, nothing. I couldn't get. I wasted like 20 minutes of memory trying to record stuff because it wouldn't do anything if I was recording. As soon as I turned it off, there it goes. Um, Anyhow, when we were sitting down, I brought her back out because I was like, all right, she wants to investigate too. She was real quiet. We got, and like I said, we were sitting there, and like the steps and leaves, and it almost sounded like a person. It was two legs. It wasn't, but it wasn't making a lot. It was like a person sneaking right. So I was like, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on this video camera and try to record this link doing that because something's gonna happen. Man, no sooner I turn on my phone, I guess the display light of the screen lit me up, and whatever was doing that, it took off running, and you could hear and slightly feel. I mean, it was only like I don't know, 150 foot from where me and Ouija were, but you could hear it, and you could hear the thump every time his foot fell on the ground. It was like boom, 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 and it was getting further away. Man, that thing covered like I'm gonna say 200 foot in a few seconds. I mean, because you could hear the football. Applesauce. But yeah, but I didn't get to the recorder. I just turned it. The screen lighting up lit me up, and whatever it was took off. And anyhow, like the next day, I sat there, and it kind of sounded like a coyote, but it wasn't a coyote, man. These things sit there and imitate other things. Shoot, one of them, like, Ouija kind of barked up in the woods, and then the neighbor dog way behind me barked toward, in the woods our way, I guess. And it wasn't because of Ouija, but they barked back and forth like that for a few seconds. And then something in between us, but way over to the right, like right on top of that ridge, something sat there and imitated Ouija's bark. I'm telling you, these things imitate owls, they imitate all sorts of stuff, cows, donkeys. Yeah, there ain't no donkeys around here, but you can hear like a donkey holler. There's only cows around where I'm at. But yeah, it's this time of year, man. How many people were in that live stream when that thing streamed? I know Applesauce was there. Man, I was putting that tin foil on my head, remember? I mean, why does stuff happen like that? I had songs playing, and I don't know. It was when that song ended and right before the other one started. That daggum, I heard a whoo. I'm like, what was that? And then that sucker screamed. Oh my goodness. And then it happened again. I had Ouija out in the shop. Oh man, she went crazy. Oh, it was crazy. Those are on my homepage on my channel. But it's real life stuff. And man, I don't know. I think I don't know, man. I think I got these YouTube channels sitting there. They I mean, and like I told them, no, I'm not Skinwalker Ranch. It ain't as bad as Skinwalker Ranch, but they think I've got portals, and I think I do. Cause look, yesterday, just out of the blue, it sounded like an explosion, like thunder, right? It went, and then the noise started sounding like a jet, and it went over top. You can't see nothing. They got everything overcast, but it was crazy, man. I think something pops into existence here, kind of above me. And that storm cell thing I caught on video? That would be over top of those twin temple mounds. And there's something weird going on right here in the sky, right here, right here. Where am I at? I can't see. It looks different on the screen if I can. Right there. Right there. This thing's wanting me to pin or report or do something. Look at this. That's the sunrise. These clouds, man. All right, I'm gonna do a quick walk around. I don't need to be on the clock yet. I don't think. Look at this stuff. That's totally natural, y'all. Yeah. Look at this. What we got going on here? See, I tried to put, man, there's this girl, and she was talking about the AI, and I tried to comment on on that video so much, and it would not let me comment. And I was pointing out the truth. This thing we're fighting against that I'm holding in my hand, aiming up here at the sky, is our enemy. See, there's energy coming down. There's a ball of energy there. There's a ball of energy there. There's a ball of energy. That's all I'm gonna say is a ball of energy. Look, there's one right over me. Where we at was turned into a square. See that? That was round. Now it's turned square. I mean, there's pyramids. There's triangles. Whatever you want to see is up here. And you can be part of it if you commit your soul to this world. Serious. This is a soul catcher, man. Keep you caught. So you can't get anywhere. Y'all understand? Want nothing of this world. That's what Jesus was trying to tell you, man. It's all about love. Care for one another. That's all you need. You ain't gotta go to church. You know what I mean? Who we got? Weed Zombie. What's going on? Who else did I miss? I'm fixing to get in here and go to work, guys. I hate it, but I got to. It's all part of John Boy's life. I'm gonna write a book. Joe, I'm glad to see you're still alive, Joe. I'd never know I ain't heard from you in months. I don't, honestly, I don't think I'll be around much longer, so I need to go ahead and get out what I believe to be what it is out. Does that make any sense? Did that make any sense? I done lost my lighter somewhere. What the hell? What the hell? How do I do that kind of shit, man? How do I do that? I can be sitting here, but I learned instead of getting mad, just start laughing at it. Tell these daggum evil MFers to keep fucking with me on a daily basis. Just laugh at them for being so weak. The only thing they can do. What the fuck? And because I said that, YouTube will secretly switch this live stream to made for kids because they've already done it once and I caught them. I said I'd never set up a live stream for kids. And I don't know why, something I just wound up going to YouTube Studio and I never look at content. And some reason I looked at content and bigger than shit, there it was on the live stream. And it said, I said it on Made for Kids. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. I know I didn't. Now I gotta find my lighter. What the hell? Damn, my body camera's laying up underneath the seat. Alright, I walked out of the truck. Man, this. You know what? That thing mysteriously wound up back in the pocket I got my pack of cigarettes in. It wasn't in my pocket when I had the pack of cigarettes in my hand and reached in that pocket for the lighter. You know what I mean? The lighter was not in this pocket right here because it was empty. I had the pack of cigarettes in my hand and my other hand in an empty pocket, and the other hand was empty. You know what I mean? So then I put the cigarette pack back in the empty pocket, which makes it not empty anymore because I got a cigarette pack in it. Still no lighter. I'm going through all my pockets and looking around in my seat and the floorboard and everything, stepping outside the truck, looking on the ground, looking on the hood. reach up here beside my cigarettes in my pocket, and there's the lighter straight up and down beside the pack. Now, how did that happen? That's the kind of crap I deal with on a daily, man. I can set a tool down and it disappears into another existence. I don't have to move. All I gotta do is take my eyes off of it for a second and it's gone when I look back. You know what I mean? It's crazy shit. And then they use gravity. They love using gravity. Oh, it's crazy. Time has got something to do with angle and gravity. I'm telling you. The angle of the gravity. Think about it. If you try to stay perpendicular to the ground and you're walking up a hill, you're going to find yourself on your back. So you got to lean forward. Because if you don't lean forward, you're going to fall back. You know what I mean? If you lean too far forward, you go on your face. Gravity is a MFer. You know what I'm saying? And somebody's learned how to use this shit. Maybe CERN. All right. Well, look, I think, I got to get clocked in, y'all. Y'all have a good one. All right, that's a done deal.